Hello, and welcome to Mr.ClixFlix. I'm your host, as always, Mr. Clicks, working every day to bring you the best Heroclix channel available on YouTube. And in today's video, we go ahead and take a look at the Avengers vs. X-Men Month 2 Avengers Side Participation Prize, Black Panther. This figure is number 7 in the set. He's an LE. Comes in at 100 points, has the Spider-Man team ability. He has the keywords of Avengers, Illuminati, Martial Artist, Ruler, Scientist, and Warrior. His top dial is a 9 movement with Stealth, 11 attack with Blades, Claws, Fangs, 17 defense with Super Senses, 2 damage with Special, 4 range, 1 target, improved movement, and a trait. Black Panther's improved movement is called Move Through the Jungle, and he ignores hindering terrain and characters on movement. His trait is called You Don't Get to Give Up, and it states, once during your turn, another friendly character within 4 squares that shares a keyword with Black Panther can use willpower. So that's really good. Avengers is a really good name keyword. There's tons and tons and tons of people that are characters that have that keyword, so that's good. Martial Artist is also a really good generic keyword, as is Scientist and sometimes Warrior. Really the only 2 keywords that he has that are a little bit difficult to use, and it's only because the characters with those keywords tend to be expensive, are Illuminati and Ruler. So let's go ahead and take a look at what your 100 points gets you. The other powers that are not on his top dial are Charge, Precision Strike, Combat Reflexes, Toughness, a special called King of Wakanda, and we'll get back to that, and Enhancement, and he also has a team base ability that for whenever you put him on the Avengers team base. His special called King of Wakanda states Black Panther can use Empower, Leadership, and Outwit. When he uses Leadership and the result is a 6, in addition to the normal effects, he may remove an action token from himself. So he can remove an action token from a friendly character and himself. So that's 2 action tokens. That's a pretty good power, even if it is only on a 6, which you're not very likely to get. But you know, when it does happen, it's going to be nice. And Empower and Outwit are 2 really really good support powers anyway. So that's good. So let's see, 100 points, and he has 6 clicks of life. Last click on his dial looks like this. 7 movement with Stealth, 8 attack with Precision Strike, 17 defense with Toughness, 1 damage. Again, I wish if they were going to give him that 8 attack, they'd just chop off 1 to this click, make him 10 points cheaper, or even 15 points cheaper, give me some of my points back. That's what I would like, but, you know, they don't call me up and ask for game design advice. Overall, though, this is a really good support piece, and that's his main role. And at 100 points, he's a little expensive to be a support piece, but he's also, because of his Blades, Claws, Fangs, a competent second-tier attacker. You know, I don't like to rely on Blades, Claws, Fangs for my main attacker, but he does have a 2 damage, which makes the choice pretty easy onto whether or not to use Blades, Claws, Fangs. And 11 attack's pretty high, so he ought to be able to get the job done for you. He can give other people on your team willpower. He has leadership to take some tokens off of other people that are 100 points or less because of the leadership rules, and empower to bump up the damage on another close combat guy. So overall, pretty solid figure. Not somebody you're going to build a team around. Going to be a support piece / secondary attacker. 4 range isn't very much. As always, I normally give figures 2 different scores, 0 to 5. one for sealed, one for constructed. Obviously, since he's a LE participation prize, there's not going to be a sealed rating. And I rate for 300 point constructed. So that's just what the game's built for, to be the most balanced at. So that's why I always give my ratings on 300 points. Normally, the bigger the build, the more stars a figure would get, or the better of a score they would get. Very rare is it the other way around, where somebody increases in value as the build total goes down. But anyway, Black Panther here, I'm going to give him 3 out of 5 stars. Like I said, not somebody you're going to build your team around. 100 points is a little heavy investment for just one secondary attacker and support piece. And although Outwit's a good power, and enhancement or empower's good, and Outwit, you're still, you don't have your main support powers aren't showing up of probability control and perplex. Those are what I like to have on my guy. Empower limits you to only close combat attacks, whereas perplex you could use it on anything. Outwit's good, but in competitive, a lot of times you see power cosmic, or you're seeing a lot of stuff now that says this power can't be outwitted. So it loses a little bit of its luster. But overall, a good figure. You're not going to be your star attraction, and if you have him on a team where you're not relying on him to get it done, he is going to help you out a lot. He's going to be somebody that your opponent can't completely ignore, but he's not going to be somebody that they have to pay a lot of attention to, and you're going to be able to make him pay with that Blade's Claw's Fangs. So 3 out of 5 stars for 300 point constructed for Black Panther. That's all I have for you guys today. As always, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe so as you can be one of the first to view my Heroclix videos as they become available. Till next time, please remember that it's only critical miss if you don't have probability control.